Hello, this video is to show an overview of the Inobeta application component that we use on the Unicorn platform. The first component we create is the PostgreSQL database to store our information of our application. Then we deployed FAGUI component that is a front-end system, which we set but which will not be part of the actual test, since the load test aim of our journey on Unicorn concerns only the backend system, because we want to test how the Unicorn responds to a load of multiple users connected on the platform. So we have to test the scalability only of the backend system. And so on final, the FAPI component, that is a backend system, object of the scalability test, connected to the PostgreSQL component shown before, which is the component with the support DB. In particular, we can see the parameters of the FAPI component. We pull the image from our registry, and this is the Docker image we use. Then we set the parameters such as virtual CPU, RAM, and storage, as we can see in the image. And then sort of parameters to test the application. We have some environment parameters we use to launch our image. Then in the application menu we configured a simple application connecting FAPI node to PostgreSQL node through the DB port interface, as we can see in the video. So this is the application, and we can show the connecting between PostgreSQL Ino and FAPI. In the FAPI settings, we set the maximum amount of worker node to 2 in order to test the scalability profile. Other parameters remain the same as the component configuration. After we created successfully the application, we proceeded to deploy the application in instances, simple using the create instance function. One instance has been deployed, and we can see in the video a previously created instance. We expect to see online a load balancer serving one FAPI node, as we can see in the logs view. You can access the graph node, and the configuration is exactly what we expect: a PostgreSQL database connected with a FAPI node served by a load balancer. After the deploy is finished, as in the video, we configured the elasticity profile for the instance. Once instance has successfully deployed, we configured the elasticity policy for the instance. In particular, as we can see in the video, we configure a scale-up policy, and in the scale-up policy we configure a couple of parameters, choosing the RAM average free and the CPU percentage idle. With the combination of these two parameters, we can detect when a node is quite full and we need to scale up. So we set the free memory less than 300 megabytes and the percentage average idle of the CPU less than 30%. With this configuration, we configure a scale-out action on the node FAPI with one worker node. With the scale-up policy, obviously we created also the scale-down policy. And coming back in the instances, we can see in the elasticity policy the scale-up and scale-down policies that are complementary.